Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to install the MySmartH Smart Doorbell. Before we start, let's first go over what's included inside the box. There's the manual, the doorbell, mounting wedges, a chime kit, wire extenders, and mounting accessories. Some pieces won't be required in most cases when installing the doorbell, and a few screws are backups. A Phillips screwdriver, electrical tape, and a MicroSD card are not included but also required. Here we have a basic doorbell setup. You might have a doorbell at the front door and one at the side door that are both connected to the same chime. Before we start, make sure to turn off the power breaker at your fuse box for the doorbell. First, we'll need to locate the chime and take off its cover. Next, if we want to replace the front doorbell, we'll need to unscrew the trans and front screw terminals. If we want to replace the doorbell at a side door, we'll unscrew the rear and trans screw terminals instead. Now we'll need to take the chime kit and place the prongs under the loosened screws and then tighten the screws. Either prong can be connected to either screw. Next, we'll need to take the double-sided tape and find a place to attach the chime kit to the chime. It can always be attached to the cover of the chime or just outside of it. Make sure the metal bars on the top and bottom of the chime are clear of any wires. Those need to be unobstructed to generate a clear tone sound. Now, we'll need to detach the existing doorbell and expose the wires. The flat mounting plate can be used on its own, or the wedge mounting plate can be used first. The wedge changes the angle of the doorbell, which may be useful if the doorbell is installed in a corner. We'll use two of the longer screws to attach either of the plates to the wall. Make sure the flat mounting plate is oriented correctly. The up arrow should be pointing up. Either side can face up for the wedge. If the wedge is used, we'll need to attach the flat mounting plate onto it next. Make sure to use two of the same shorter screws because one of the four shorter screws is different. On the bottom of the smart doorbell, we have the reset button and a USB port on one side and the microSD card slot on the other side. And we also have the speaker. Next, we'll need to insert the microSD card into the smart doorbell. Now, we can connect the wires to the two terminals on the smart doorbell. The wire extenders can be used if necessary. Make sure to use electrical tape to cover the exposed wires and to secure the connection. And now, we can attach the smart doorbell to the mounting plate using the unique shorter screw and the Allen key. Now, we can turn the power back on. Make sure your phone or tablet is connected to 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi before pairing it with the smart doorbell. If the red LED is flashing rapidly, we can now pair it with your phone or tablet. If it's not flashing rapidly, we can use the pin to press and hold the reset button for 5 seconds. Okay. So first, we'll need to download the MySmartH app, register an account, and log in. Make sure to read and give the app permission to use functions that it requires. Before pairing the doorbell, we can go to the Me tab in the bottom right corner and complete home information. And now we can go to the Home tab in the bottom left corner and press Add Device. There are two different methods to pair the smart doorbell. Both are demonstrated in this video. The QR code method is demonstrated first and Easy Mode is demonstrated next. Both methods can be used by following the prompts. Make sure to select mechanical chime when given the option. After that, the Smart Doorbell should be paired with your phone or tablet. Okay, so now I'll demonstrate some of its features. If the doorbell is pressed, you will receive a notification through which you can enter a video call. You can set the Smart Doorbell a name and assign it a room so that it's easier to manage later on. You can access the live footage anytime, take a screenshot, speak out of the doorbell, or record a video. These screenshots and videos are stored separately to the entire footage, which can be accessed in Playback. You can scroll through any time of the day and select any date that's stored. And yeah, that's about it.